Hey everyone, it's Desiree, and I am here with Arteza again. They had sent me some products to be creative with and to just have fun with it. So one of the things that they sent me is a 54 color set of glitter shaker jars. So for those of you that love glitter, yeah, this is definitely for you. Now, I don't use too much glitter, and they do also have a 48 tube set. Now, they're just a little bit smaller. So this 54 glitter jars are a nice size because I believe glitter grows on its own. It's like sequins. You never run out of sequins. Same thing with glitter. So this is a lot of colors, and depending upon what you're creating. So to use them for card makers, card makers would never go through all of that glitter, but there is something that we can do. So I've taken some cardstock and I'm going to use my liquid glue, and I've cut down a piece of acetate and I'm going to put that down here. So in a way, we're going to kind of create a shaker card. So once that's set, I'm then going to grab my double-sided foam tape. I'm going to double that up, and you don't have to double it up either. So you can really have fun and alter this, this design of this card. Here's the first thing. Again, you don't have to double the foam tape. So you'll save on double-sided foam tape. I am so used to doubling up my foam tape, that's what I went with. So makes me giggle. But you can just have a single layer of the foam tape. You do need to make sure, as with any shaker card, you do need to make sure that all of your corners are meeting, because now we're talking about glitter. So this is going to get out. It's going to find a way. It's like water. It's going to find a direction to go until it can't go anymore. Glitter will do that. So make sure you've got your whole area covered. These are the colors that I chose because there are so many of them, and there's some great iridescence. All of the colors are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to fill this pocket. Now, keep in mind, the more you fill it, the less the glitter will move, so it will hold the design that you're creating in the window. The less you put in, and when people go to shake it or turn it, it will mix the glitter colors together. So if you want it to hold the design you're creating in this window, you want to make sure that you are filling this section up. Now, I also chose a very large area because what I also wanted to show you is, I really put a lot of glitter in this space. It's a large space that I'm using for this cutout. I hardly put a dent in the jars. I'm telling you, they mass produce. I then grabbed a toothpick because I wanted to level all of this out to make it even. So remember, if you only use one layer of double-sided foam, you're not going to use as much glitter or need as much, so you'll be able to get more uses if this is a technique that you're like, okay, this is cool. Now I take the toothpick and I go up and down. So it's almost like one of those sand scenes that I've created. That's what I was inspired by with this. And you'll see why at the end. I'm going to put my backing on. I'm going to really make sure I even used, along with the foam tape, liquid glue to make sure that this panel is going to stick. Could you imagine if that became disconnected? So you can see, because of the tooth pick drags that I put through, you can see them. Now, if this does move a little bit, I still had more room to put glitter in here so that it wouldn't move. But as I keep turning this, I will lose those designs because it's eventually going to mix together. So I like the fact to put as much glitter as you can to hold that image. So you're actually creating your own glitter glass panel, if that makes sense. Now, this would also be great for stained glass and other types of techniques. I pulled out one of my sentiment dies by Spellbinders, and again, this sentiment is available only in stores, but I will try to link down below, as with all the products that I've used for today's technique using glitter. Now, you can also see at the bottom of my screen, there is a 10% coupon code that is available for you to use. This is good until the 10th of June, and it's simply Desiree Coomerly 3. So you want to make sure that you use that to get another 10% off of your purchase. And it doesn't have to be the glitter. They have really expanded their products to be a lot of different things. So if you just want to check it out, the link to their shop will be down below. So after I had my sentiment put together, I'm using my glue pen, and I'm just accenting like we would with a white gel pen. In that same manner with the glue, because then I'm going to come over with the glitter to have even more sparkle on this card. Once I know that's covered, I'm going to lift that using my tweezers, knock off the excess, and then put the extra back into the glitter pot so that I can use it for another card. I'm going to adhere this using my liquid glue, and actually remember not to use my fingers to push down all over, because I will get the glue all over my fingers. So we're going to use my tweezers there just to make sure that it is pressed down and secured in place. So again, as I keep turning this, because it's mesmerizing for me, you can see I'm losing those dips. Again, the more glitter you put in, the more it will hold. So this was the test run that I did, and I'm thinking, oh, I can create one of those sand, I forget what they're called, where you kept on turning it and the sand would just create, a different scene with the different colors. The glitter will mix. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. I hope if you're interested in glitter, these are great sizes, great shapes. Again, they're available through Arteza. The link will be down below. But even if you have your own and you're trying to look for a way to get rid of it or use it up, I think this is a great way. It can create a different effect on a card, and think of the different shapes that you can use and so forth. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Again, all of the products that I did use for this technique will also be listed down below. I hope everyone's having a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching today's technique. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe and tune in for my next video, and make sure you hit that bell so that you're notified when the next video's up. Remember, take care everyone, but always remember what's most important. Always be creative.